From the time I knew that I want to have sex, I had already been diagnosed with this skin condition, and so it's very different from how I think normal people would think about sex. It was slightly more complex than a normal person would go through. My name is Monica and I have vitiligo. I absolutely enjoy sex. It's self-love. It's like your breathing exercises, you lighting a little scented candle in your room and listening to meditative music. Mine is sex on Friday nights. But I, till today, don't have a single person that I would tell my experience as a vitiligo person with regards to sex. You know, how do I tell a friend that, hey, listen, I cannot bang this guy without makeup, and how will she understand that? And we're talking easily 6-7 years of being active and only having sex with makeup on. Because I don't know what's that face without makeup. I didn't know for a really long time.
Have you always put on makeup as a kid?
Great. You know, you'd think it'd be other questions, and then it's like the most it's like the most simplest of questions that actually, I don't know. Yeah. I always wore makeup, even as a kid, from the day I was diagnosed, 12 years old. I remember my specialist always asking if coping with school was okay. And I had some type of bullying going on. It was that whole panda eyes, name calling. So I remember bringing this up with my specialist, and he was like, you know what, I actually can recommend you a really good concealer. And I grew up being a child, a young adult who just used makeup all the time. I don't remember a single time I had sex without makeup. That's all very self-esteem related. If you have a 12-year-old, you don't need to teach her what concealers and foundations is. It should have been more of I'm going to give you a counselor, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to help you gain some confidence around how you look. I'm going to teach you how to protect yourself. I stopped wearing makeup at 22. I was then dating this guy, and I was meant to meet him at his apartment, and I was an hour late for our meetup. I turned up at his apartment and he was like, take a shower and join me. So I was like, no, I'm not taking my makeup off. We got into an argument. And then it got so heated up to the point where I'm like, you want me to shower? I'll go shower. I'm crying so much because now I have to do something I don't know how to do. That night I remember feeling, it's just really, really shitty. Then the next morning, I didn't have any of my makeup stuff with me. I kind of have to go to work without makeup now. And so I did. I remember feeling so scared. Because again, this is something I don't know how to do. I went to work without makeup, and you'd be so surprised, literally, nobody cared that you don't have makeup on your face. I've gotten to this point where this no makeup face knows how to make a sexy face now. It needs power. Sex is so important. It's very important to talk about sex, especially in Asian context, in Singapore itself. This is a topic that we just shy away from all the time. So we go into adulthood with a completely warped understanding of what it actually means, not knowing all the different parts of it. Sex has not only taught me empowerment, but it's also showed me several different parts of my personality. When it comes to stuff of the bedroom, I'm actually quite I would explore some stuff. So it's shown me a really fun side of me that I never knew I had. I think for a lot of us, we have a lot of self-esteem problems because we're happy to cover loads of parts of us. And then secondly, we're not very okay with sharing this much about ourselves to other people. It's a huge thing. You don't need to have the hottest body in the world. You don't need to have your makeup on point. You just need to know a lot about yourself, and you need to be completely okay knowing that much about yourself.